Alright guys, I'm starting this one off riding one of the new mammoth mounts that carry other players. I was nice enough to ask a priest, and she was willing to drive me to, I forgot the tower's name, but yeah, she drove me. And then I have another shot of it from the front angle. It's a 100% speed mount, and it can carry 3 people. And you have to be in their party to be carried. And while we're on the subject of mounts, my normal mount is the armored bear. Uh, but recently, from Recruit a Friend, I did have my Recruit a Friender have him pay for the 2 months, so I did get my zebra. I'm still going to stick with the bear, but the zebra is a nice addition. Alright, now into Azjol-Nerub with the first boss. This is a clip I took when I was 72. Yeah, I just said when I was 72. I leveled from an explorer, a discovered new zone. Didn't catch that on film because I wasn't expecting to level. It was actually a pretty funny story, but I'll get into that a little bit later. This is actually the first time I did this boss. Like I said, beforehand with a different group. The group wasn't set up well at all, and we only got past the first boss. And this is a 15-minute run instance. Only 3 bosses, pretty much all closed in with one, or together. This is the second group I did it with, and this is the group I got through it with and got my new staff. Off the second boss. The funny story about the quest is, I was actually all set up. I had about 1,000 XP to ding, and I was all set up. I was gonna go turn in a quest, and as I walked into the house to turn in the quest, oops, I got the discovered, so I didn't, you know. Actually, that wasn't funny at all. What the hell? Whatever. But, I mean, ironic, I guess. I don't know what you want to call it. And then, the second boss, you have to do a few pulls, but under there, you can see the second boss. He just, pulls everything on the bottom floor and just destroys it. And this is just a sped up pull. I double speeded this, just to show that one after another, these guys will come. You see, you kill the big ones, and then little ads will come out of them. And then as you kill everything else off, more ads will come. And then here's the big guy. After he's done mauling everything underneath and everything, he walks up, and he comes in. He has a pretty nasty AoE you want to stay out of, the poison AoE. You can see the green on the ground. He'll spit it out right there. And it does a pretty good amount of damage. You'll see when my absorb stop that it does a hefty amount of damage. Luckily, I had shields on me the whole time. The priest let shields on me, and then my shields were off cooldown. Like I said a little bit before, this instance is about 15 to 20 minutes, considering wipes, like that. One wipe, it'll be about a 20-minute. No wipes, it'll be about 15. And if your group is well geared, you can probably do it in 10. I mean, there's 3 bosses, and they're not even, they're all around a corner, is pretty much. And then right after this boss, you walk down, and then what I like to call a leap of faith. You just jump down a big hole in the ground, and you just fall into water. It's pretty fun. And then the last boss. Not that tough. Just make sure when you start the fight, everybody's in the circle, because a wall will come up, and if you're out, obviously you can't do anything. It'll say out of line of sight, so don't think because you're a caster, hey, now I can't get hit. No, you'll be out of line of sight. So, once this starts, once the first attack is made, as he'll start to run up, once this goes, okay, you'll see my screen will close in a few right there, and then I look around and I notice, hey, there's a wall. So yeah, there's a wall that will come up. And this fight is pretty annoying. You DPS him. He doesn't have really any moves except for his pound. And then this, which I don't know what it does necessarily because I didn't see. But then he'll tunnel into the ground, and then he'll summon ads to come out. Now, the first time, I wasn't bothered by this. I looked up in the air, and I thought he was there, but he wasn't. The first time, I wasn't bothered. Wow, I cannot speak for real. Bothered by this whole thing, and yeah, sometimes he'll get some shards and shoot you up. But As it kept going, he'll do this about 2 or 3 more times in the group, depending on how long it takes you to take him down. It gets really annoying because these phases are about like 2 to 3 minutes long, and it just prolongs the instance. And then you'll see him; he tunnels his way back up. Actually, in the beginning of the fight, I popped one trinket, and then because I only pop one trinket because they share a cooldown. And then my frost talent, and my water elemental. Every time you see, we only got a little bit of DPS, and then it'll go down. And you'll see my cooldowns when he tunnels down and when he tunnels back up. My cooldowns are off. Like I can just summon everything up again. So I did that about 3 times for 1 minute and 30-second cooldown trinkets. So the fight's about a 5-minute fight, a 6-minute fight. So it's not that hard, but it just like the fight isn't hard, but it just gets strenuous when you have so many ads to deal with. And it really isn't so many ads as much as it is just annoyingness. Some of the ads he spawns are elites, and then some of the ads he spawns are non-elites. And then he tunnels his way back up. He comes out, I think, every time with a pound, so I guess you might want to watch out for that. And you see I just popped my cooldown. That's off cooldown. I have my water elemental out. And now we decide to try and get all the DPS we can on him. And, ho-ho, guess what? He tunneled in again. I was going to type, you see me open my chat box, I was going to type OMG, for, like, you know, because I'm getting kind of annoyed now. But, whatever. I guess the instance is so short they made the freaking last boss so long. Oh, and actually, I just kind of realized this. I never said my mage's video, I never said my mage's name in one video yet. So his name is Artifact. 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 A-R-T-I-F-A-C-T. So, yeah, and he's the main character I'm on. I'm gonna hit 74 with maybe in about an hour or 2. So that should be good. I'm only 6 levels away. I'm getting about a level every day. Like, it started out a level every 2 days, but then as I figured out the zone, and now I can quest a lot better. Like, I'm getting into these questing modes and stuff. I'm getting about a level every day, so I should be 80 real soon on this guy. There's my achievement for Azjol-Nerub. I hope you enjoyed. Rate, subscribe, and leave comments, guys. Peace out from JT.